Oof. And we're back. See how this place has changed. One thing, iconoclasts.
In case I did not impress it upon you before, I'd like to enjoy my solitude.
Dr. Ellie, you ever wonder if maybe we got some things in common?
This isn't another thing about wrenches and guns. You know, I keep telling the Stellar Bay workers that they don't have to work anymore, and they keep showing up for work. Turns out I ain't got the slightest clue how to actually dismantle a corporation. Here's hoping they don't riot when they don't get paid. Anyway, what's going on, Captain?
Just checking in. How you guys holding up?
We're still trying to shake off Graham's death. A lot of them are grieving. He meant a lot, you know? For a lying son of a bitch. He meant a lot.
You let the MSI workers stick around?
Yeah. I'm not a murderer, Captain. Well, okay, I am. I've done that. But we can coexist. It's not iconoclast or nothing. They're free to choose, just like we are. Even if they ain't making the right choice.
Cool. Alright. Alright, I'll see you later. Good to know things are working out, I suppose. Doesn't seem like much has changed.
I see you stuck around.
Well, yeah. Anyways, I need a dustback casserole?
That was a real popular meal 10, 20 years back, before the board tucked tail and ran. These days, everybody's had a belly full of salt tuna. They all want borscht. And the mushrooms, well, not many venture out of town, what with the monsters hereabouts. I can whip one up for you, but it'll cost. Here's a menu.
Oh, yikes. I can't cover this much, Captain.
Whoa, is it that expensive? Whoa, 3,000 bits? You take me for a dummy? Try again. Try harder.
What? No, Captain, I don't want you to do it this way.
It's all right, miss. I'm a coward at heart. Made that clear from the outset. Look, Captain, this is the best I can do without putting myself out of business.
3,000. 2,000 is more reasonable, alright?
I'm mighty glad you reckon so. This is gonna take about an hour in the oven. Nothing I can do to speed it. That's just how cooking works. There we are. Now, if you don't mind, I really need to take a leak.
My belly's gurgling just to smell it, Mr. Raymond. Thank you so much.
A pleasure to help such a charming young lady. You're a gentle soul, miss. Be careful with this one, all right? He's kind of a brute.
Oh, gosh. My tum's rumbling just smelling that casserole.
I'm freaking watching you, Raymond. I'm watching you. Man, I will pick you apart clean from... Where's your... Look at this. Look at the zoom on this thing, man. Ooh, man, I'd pop you right here at the eye. But I guess there's no need for that. Oh.
The dustback casserole Mr. Raymond made smells incredible. Oh, I kind of want to take a little taste. But I'm gonna be strong.
Good for you.
Now look how cute these cakes from Cascadia are. Someone even traced little hearts in them.
Aww.
I guess that settles dinner. Thanks for hauling me all over creation, Captain.
Shouldn't you get ready for your, yep,
Well, I was gonna, but then it hit me. I got this nice meal all planned out with music, and I got that soap to scrub up with, but I don't got nothing nice to wear, Captain.
Do you really need to do all this, or are you putting off the date?
Maybe you're right, and I'm stalling a bit. But maybe I also need to, so as I can work up the courage.
We can go drinking
There's this
again.
place I heard of in Byzantium. Jolicoeur's Haberdashery. I bet I could find something nigh on perfect at a place like that.
I guess it's a good thing we got that nav key for Byzantium.
Vicar would say it's the universal equation at work. I reckon it's just that 90% of everything that ain't crap is in Byzantium. I know this is all a little crazy, Captain, but I think it's gotta be this place. I saw the lady who runs it on Aetherwave, and, well, she made everybody she dressed feel better. Confident.
Alright, we can swing by when we can.
Thanks, Captain. I know I've been asking a lot, but you help me out every time. You're the best.
Duh, I mean, you're the first to join my crew. I guess technically you'd be my first mate. You, however. You or Vic or Max, I would think, would be the best first mate for me. We seem to get along the most.
You don't much like me, huh, Dr. Edward?
It's nothing personal. I'm just not the touchy-feely type.
It's just, you seem fine with the others. Did I do something to make you unhappy with me?
You gotta stop taking things so personal. You're setting yourself up for a letdown.
Huh. Well, before we go to Byzantium, we'll do this thing for Lilia, whatever. Miss Hagen. Her name is Hagen. Gosh. Haha.
We've arrived at the groundbreaker.
Not sure why not just come along. La 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 la. Hoop hoop.
Rizzo's lemon snap. Snap your whole family tonight.
Finally, a base of our own. Soon
Good.
we'll have eyes on every corner of the system. Well done, Captain.
You'll also find some automech salvage awaiting new owners.
I'll have those dismantled. You can never be too careful when moving into someone else's territory. Aside from the automated security, did you meet any resistance at the station?
UDL gunship buzzed the station, but I convinced them to back off.
I knew it. They've been shadowing us since Monarch, maybe even longer. I've been less than honest with you. Your assignments weren't strictly about the salvage business. You might have figured that out already.
The people inside the Bacta tanks?
You have an eye for patterns. Good. We need more contractors like you. After the Monarch job, I started connecting the dots. I didn't like the picture. Then what we found at Station 1084 confirmed my fears. You and I have stumbled onto something big. Something none of us were meant to know.
You had my interest. Now you have my attention.
Glad to know it, Captain. Ask yourself why a skeleton crew was studying that Alta Vitae gas in secret. Ask yourself why stockpiles were hidden on a planet full of monsters.
They're hiding expensive research from pirates like Sublight.
No, they were hiding something the colony isn't ready to know. Before we go any further, I want you to keep an open mind. Can you do that for me, Captain?
I can do that.
Aliens.
I can be open-minded. Aliens!
I'm talking about aliens. They're the ones responsible for the deaths at 1084, and who knows what else. We have to put a stop to it.
Aliens, man.
Hear me out. I'm saying it's aliens. I'm not asking you to like it. I'm not even asking you to believe it. But I need to act on this threat to the colony, and I can't do it alone.
Well, at least she doesn't expect us to believe it.
This
That's the
doesn't
main
feel
thing.
all right, Captain. The crew is skeptical. That's good. I don't want you walking into the unknown with blindfolds on.
Okay.
I assume you have questions?
Oh yeah, I got a few.
If we're gonna see this through, I'll need your trust and commitment. Now's the time for setting doubts aside.
Now, when you say aliens, what are you talking about here? Because technically, mantisaurs, canids, you know, those primos, those are aliens, technically. So what kind of aliens? Like intelligent aliens?
Conspiracy. One carried out with the help of human collaborators, assuming they haven't all been replaced. This is an invasion of our very cells. That damned gas is mixing our nucleon with halcyon biology to twist us, change us, make us more like those monsters on Monarch.
I haven't seen any evidence of aliens.
No kidding. That's how they want it. When I lined up the evidence in my spreadsheet, there was only one possible conclusion looking back at me. This is my data talking, not my anxiety or lack of sleep.
Oh. Okay. How do you know I'm not an alien spy on a mission to silence you?
Sharing my findings took a calculated risk. If you were a spy, I doubt you'd even realize it. Only your cells would know.
We're coming to get you, Lilia.
Tobias, get my knife. The big one. That was a joke. Ha. We each get one. Now, back to business.
Ah, you kook. Ah, we're gonna get along just fine. Just tell me what needs to be done.
Dr. Chartrand is the crooked psychopath behind the gas experiments.
Uh-huh.
She sold out her species.
Uh-huh.
And I need you to put a bullet through her skull.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Why does she need to die?
She's a research scientist and a damn good one. Before UDL poached her, she engineered a 0.2% increase in cystipig juiciness.
Really?
Now she's doing the same thing with humanity. Her fingerprints were all over Station 1084. You saw what she did to her team.
Your concern for the fate of our species is admirable.
You've got me all wrong.
Oh.
I just want to add Savior of Humanity to my resume.
Oh.
I've got ambitions outside of this office, you know. Besides, this way Sublight gets first dibs on alien salvage.
The labs that passed through didn't seem that evil.
Do you usually come across innocent people trapped in suspension tanks? Because some of us would call that excessive. Remember, the tanks were just the shit she left behind. Just imagine the experiments she carted off to her next lab.
Huh. Sounds messy, but I'll take the job.
This keycard will get you through the front door of her Byzantium estate. Don't ask how I got it. You might not like the answer. By now, the other side knows what you're doing. Don't trust anything Chartrand says. She's compromised down to the bone. Maybe even deeper than that.
Okay. We've got aliens to deal with here. We have we have aliens to deal with here. Oh, it would be so annoying if I talk like this. I swear to goodness, I knew 2 people that literally talk like that. One was this one chick I went to high school with. She was a senior. She talked like that sometimes. She'd phase in and out. She'd talk normal, and then all of nowhere, she'd like switch it up and start talking like that. But she wasn't doing it as like a cringe thing. She just did a lot of babysitting for many years, so she just subconsciously goes to baby talk sometimes. So she says. The other time, I can't remember his name, and I won't divulge his name anyways, or his gaming name, I should say. 'Cause I don't know him in real life, I just have him as a friend online. But he's homeschooled, and he talks like that. And I was like, man, I bet you are homeschooled. I mean, if you went to school talking like that, that would be bullied right out of you. Talking like a baby. Come on, man. Anyways, back to what we're actually doing. And all of these say to go to Byzantium. Well, before I do that, I'm going to answer the call of Gorgon.
You're adjusting before you pull. You're anticipating.
Of course I'm anticipating it. What if I shoot a friend on accident?
That's on account of your stance. You want to lean into it, embrace it, work with it. You're in control here, Parvati, not the gun. Don't let a hunk of metal jerk you around. You've been around powerful machinery all your life, and you're always in control, right?
I guess that's kind of like when the filler's shooting 600 cans of near molten cell tuna down the conveyor while I'm trying to tune a belt.
Here, stand like me, just so. Hips square, lean forward a little. It's just equipment, and you're just an engineer using it. Okay. We'll try again later. You'll get it. I promise.
Okay, that was a little weird. To Gorgon. Is that it? Another asteroid. Oh wait, is that the manor? Man. Don't worry, we'll get you that date. We'll just get it to you later.
Please avoid damaging yourself or others while you're out.
I'll try. Our Parvati's gonna come along. You've never been anywhere. And you know, let's take Felix. Yeah. On Gorgon, it's always Adrena time. Made with real xenosite waste. I don't know, I read it like that. Adrena time. It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice.
Welcome to Ambrose Manor. We were not expecting company. Please follow. Do not stray from the path.
Do not stray from the path. This thing sounds exactly like Max. You gotta admit, that was kind of funny.
Felix, what if it's hurt?
Who cares? It was kind of funny, man. It gave me, whoa, don't want to jump off the edge here, but it gave me a little chuckle.
And help itself. Please do not be concerned.
Can I pick you up? No? Please don't. You're so dumb. It's a good bit. The snooper in me.
This unit cannot bring
They're not marked in red. These aren't owned by anyone. Ooh. Kitchen key card. Daily routine. Hired me on as groundkeeper. I assume there'd be grounds to keep. Not even allowed inside the manor. They're a bunch of hermits, save for the little one. Okay. So you've got a whole bunch of rich recluses, huh?
training, and
Oh, calamity.
Ambrose Manor. Hey, do you think it's haunted? I bet it's haunted.
Oh my goodness, it's fake over
Feel
lake.
like that? That's gotta be haunted. Oh, wow, I'm getting goosebumps.
The Saltuna pond that has fake Saltuna. That's... Yeah, but look at all these... Whoa. Just look at that galaxy. It's a nice house. It's a big ass house. This is a mansion. Wilhelmina Ambrose.
This place looks kind of sad.
Like it's been waiting for someone to make a home out of it.
It's so empty. Oh, Captain, something here don't feel right.
Apparently not. Well, join me for a drink, Mr. Whoever you are. So
Hello.
who the devil are you?
Night Smoke, captain of the Unreliable.
You don't say. Well, make yourself at home, Captain. I'm sure we have much to discuss. Do you see that glowing chunk of space rock? That's Gorgon. My birthright, my burden, and the bane of my existence. I hate to drink alone, and this is my third. So join me in raising a glass. To Gorgon.
To Gorgon?
To Gorgon. May cosmic winds shepherd her to the nearest star.
Okay.
I'm Wilhelmina Ambrose, but you can keep it short and call me Minnie.
Nice to meet you too. Wow.
Whoa, dude, why'd you get so close to
Now,
her?
what brings you to my house, handsome?
You're like
I take it you didn't
standing
come all
right
this way
back
for
up, Felix.
beverages, the starry
Jeez.
skies, or the pleasant company.
I'm here about a severed arm.
A severed arm. How positively ghoulish. You know this is a private residence, not a curio shop?
Does the name Lucky Montoya mean anything to you?
Lucky Montoya is my personal freelancer. Fascinating man. Very brooding and theatrical. Always staring into space and twirling a bullet over his knuckles.
I could do that. The staring into space part, I mean.
Huh.
I'm still working on the bullet twirling thing.
Dude,
What if something happened to
back
him?
up. Calm down, Felix.
I suppose that
Personal
makes him my
space,
former
dude.
freelancer now?
Yeah. What's his arm doing on my ship?
I sent Lucky on a dangerous mission to the Gorgon asteroid. Whoever found his remains must have wanted to inform the next of kin. What a time for his luck to run out. We were in the middle of something grand, and I really can't afford another setback.
What were you two doing?
Settling an old score. How would you like to be my new freelancer? There's been a recent vacancy, and I think you're well suited to the job.
I could get used to people offering us a job at first glance. Usually they just squint at us all suspicious-like. Or reach for a pistol.
Seriously.
You offer work to everyone who breaks into your home? Must be some kind of Byzantine tradition I ain't know about.
I'm looking for someone rough around the edges. A gorgeous, dashing scoundrel type. Incidentally, someone good with their hands.
Give me the details and I'll let you know.
My mother, Dr. Olivia Ambrose, worked for Spacer's Choice at the Gorgon Research Facility. She was brilliant, the top scientist in her field, until tragedy struck.
Oh no.
One day, Spacer's Choice shut down all research and evacuated Gorgon. Everyone had to scramble or risk getting left behind.
Sure.
It was chaos. Employees fled for their lives. Mother never made it home. I'm told she wasn't the only casualty that fateful day.
It must have been real hard on you, losing your mother all of a sudden like that. I'm sorry to hear it, ma'am.
Thank you. Ambrose ladies are supposed to be resilient to the unexpected.
Right.
This was especially hard on me. Mother's name has since been dragged through the mud. Spacer's Choice blames her for the collapse of Project Gorgon, and I just know they're lying.
Sounds like she was the corporation's patsy.
My thoughts exactly. Mother would not have allowed Project Gorgon to fail. Something happened on that asteroid, and my family took the fall for it.
What'd you send Lucky to find?
The truth. Mother is gone. Gorgon is silent, and I deserve answers.
Mm-hmm. To what end?
That will depend on what we learn. The scope of this cover-up is enormous. Whatever Spacer's Choice is hiding could bring ruin down on their heads. Or it could just be another dead end. We won't know till we look, will we?
Uh-huh. Where should I get started?
We start where all of this began. With Mother. Whatever happened on Gorgon wasn't Mother's fault. I simply need the evidence to prove it. We're going to drag the truth, kicking and screaming, into the light. Even if it means bringing ruin and humiliation to Spacer's Choice. All the evidence I need should be in Mother's journal. You can find it in her office on Gorgon, in the heart of the old research facility.
Okay. But I can't make any promises.
By all means, go and see what you're up against. I'm certain Mother's journal won't go far. When you reach Gorgon, pack a weapon you trust. The corporate lockdown hasn't stopped the wilderness from squirming in through the cracks.
What should I expect?
I've never understood why, but Gorgon is teeming with marauders. They almost seem drawn to sorrow and misfortune. Then there's the test subjects, those who survived anyway. Ravenous creatures left behind like so much salvage.
Oh. I'll be careful.
There's a little saloon near Gorgon's landing pad, the Sprat Shack. Lucky was renting a room, so if you want to follow his trail, that would be the place to start.
The Sprat Shack? Hope they don't serve real sprats. There's a sprat worse place than the Groundbreaker. Tried it once, and I was sick for a week.
Oh, you think maybe they got a little mascot? Like a sprat in a tiny hat?
You go.
Just so we understand
Shut
each
up.
other, money is no object.
Oh,
I'm
really?
willing to squander the family fortune if you get me what I want.
Oh,
Between
hell
your payment
yeah.
and any salvage you happen across, you'll walk away from this rich enough to buy a mansion of your own. How does that sound?
We can talk about my fee when this is
A
done.
consummate professional. That shouldn't be a problem. Here's your nav key, Captain. Safe travels.
I'll be in
A
touch.
word of advice before you go, Captain. Trust no one. Mother's office is in the heart of the Gorgon facility. You're free to salvage anything that isn't nailed down. I only want what's mine.
Mysterious heiress, unexpected gainful employment. It's like something out of a detective serial.
Yeah, it
Hey,
is
boss, what's her
almost.
policy on getting to know our clients a little better? You think she'd appreciate some company?
Okay, seriously, dude. Why don't you talk to her? You never know unless you try.
All right, I can do this. Here goes. Miss Ambrose? Must get awful lonesome up here all by yourself. What do you do for fun? Because if you're interested, I've got the full set of Terror on Monarch.
The last thing I need in my life is more corporate propaganda masquerading as entertainment.
He's trying to flirt with you.
He is? Oh dear. It's been a while and I'm out of practice. You seem very nice. And very pretty. And I'm sure there's a wealthy heiress out there who'd be extremely lucky to run away with you. Alas, it isn't me. Are we in agreement?
Hey, no problem. I figured it was worth a shot at least.
That took a lot of guts, Felix.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks. I probably should have written down what I was going to say on my hand. That usually works.
He's not the brightest of the bunch. You're a real horn dog, you know that, man? Just basically breathing on her. Oh, perks are ready? Hmm. Hmm. Okay, now I need to decide what I want. Oh, this might be good. Maybe this. Carry capacity. That's gotta be it. Alright. I got this entire mansion and all this stuff just laying about.
Got it. Inside voices.
Perfect.
As it was.
Before, oh my goodness. That's my kind of comedy right there. That's the kind of stuff I like. We're leaving, but not really.
We are now in orbit above Gorgon.
Yeah, stick to you two. While sneaking, indicators in your HUD show nearby enemies, and their footsteps become more noticeable. Guns in the Outer Worlds are built to be customized and modified with different barrels, scopes, and magazines. You can use these mods to non-incorporated Area 17. The Wilderness Exploitation Reserve is a relatively undeveloped something.
This ain't a proper serial adventure without a narrator. How about this? Our intrepid heroes stepped foot on Gorgon, and in the distance, a drinking establishment beckoned.
No, that's broken. Wanna go down to the Little Sprat Shack? General store.
If you need them, no one lasts long on Gorgon unprepared.
Hello.
You looking for supplies, stranger? Let's stock up here. If you run low on bullets out in Gorgon's far reaches, there ain't no one around here liable to help you out. Let me know if you're looking for something particular.
I take it that evacuation alarm isn't urgent.
Huh? Oh, you don't gotta worry about that. It's got something to do with that scrapped Spacer's Choice project from way back. Damn alarm's been hollering at us for 5 years if it's been a day. You know, I don't dream anymore. It's all, please evacuate in an orderly fashion.
Should I turn it off?
I won't stop you if you want to have a go at it. But so you know, it's gonna take more than giving that control terminal a good old-fashioned pummeling. I know, because even Von Hoffman couldn't bash it in. And I seen that tough son of a gun throw a man clean across the Sprat Shack one time like he were a toss ball.
What have you got for sale?
Found a pickaxe in the mine like none I've ever seen before. Could be awful useful if you're the violent type.
Huh. Well, I'm taking your heavy ammo. That's an automatic, no static. Take one of those. What else we got down here? What? You guys got Mach 3s? You sons of bitches. I just freaking upgraded everything I had.
Hey again. What can I...
So this is Gorgon, huh?
You mean you came out to this asteroid without knowing nothing about it? Me too. Heard it was wild here and couldn't resist. Trouble is, if you wander off to somewhere you oughtn't be, like way out in Gorgon's farthest reaches, odds are slimmer of your bits finding their way to my pockets. If you want my advice, stick close to the Sprat Shack, unless you fancy having your limbs torn off and eaten.
Thanks, but I can handle myself.
You okay? Does your stomach hurt or something? Look, I ain't stopping you from wandering elsewhere. But if you do, be sure you watch out for the Marauders. That's the #1 thing. And the Mance, I guess. You watch out for Marauders, Mance, and Charles from accounting, and you'll probably be fine.
Charles from accounting?
Only the meanest Marauder on Gorgon, and also anywhere else. That man is crazier than a bag of canids and twice as likely to bite. He will bust your head open like an overripe mock apple if he so much as sees you. I ain't joking. He'll snap you in half like stale bread noodles.
Oh my. He's welcome to try.
No, you don't get it. Charles from accounting is like... Imagine if you took 3 of the most howling mad Marauders you could find and mashed them together. That's Charles.
0 times 3 is still 0.
I don't think you can really quantify folks' strength in that manner, Captain.
You ain't listening to me, huh? Well, I
No,
warned you.
you're
If you
not
run off and
listening
get
to
exploded
me.
death by a madman with a rocket launcher now, that's on you.
A rocket launcher, you say?
Sure, okay. He's got a rocket launcher.
How did he get a rocket launcher?
Couldn't say. He kills anyone who gets close enough to ask. Look, long story short, you do not fuck with Chuck. Best to avoid the Marauder camp entirely. That's my 2 bits on the matter.
So Charles from accounting.
Yeah?
Where is he?
The Marauder camp way out to the east. That's what I heard, at least. And I sure hope you're asking so you can keep a safe distance away.
Right. Okay. Alright. To the east, huh? Why would he? Who would honk their horn like that? So far to the east, so like this way? Like this to the east? We're gonna find out.
Keep an eye out, Captain. This place don't look entirely safe.
It's because it's not.
It's not.
Have your guns at the ready, people.
It's not.
Great work.
This unit is currently in wait cycle. Please return later. Have a better than...
Can't activate you, huh? It's a bummer. Whoa. Ooh, he did not make it. That a Marauder Colossus? What the hell is a Marauder Colossus?
That's a Marauder Colossus.
Is it just because he's... Ooh. It's like... He's coughing or something. I think he's a little sick. But what makes him like a Colossus?
Go! Down they go!
Oh, shit! Good job. Where'd he go? Step one, step two. Yeah, we're fine. We are all A-okay. Oh. Hey. Oh. Just keep going east, boys. And girls. How far east? Alright, I got like 2 guys. Okay, I've got like 3 guys. Uh-oh. Where are you at? Where are you at? this a short?
You really lived your whole life in Edgewater?
Yeah.
No.
I was the town mechanic. Had my own little garage and everything.
Don't know how you did it. If I had to spend every day working on the board's machinery, I would have gone spare.
I don't think I belonged, really. Folks tried to treat me nice, but we didn't understand each other.
I'm glad the boss picked you up. It wouldn't be the same without you.
That's real sweet, Felix.
Yeah, you know what? It really wouldn't.
Right back at ya.
You two are definitely... Uh-oh. Alright. Everybody get down. I'll give you your praises later. Frostsaur.
All together.
Oh my.
Nobody mess. My time to shine.
I'll fix you right up. Talking him won't work.
Get up, Felix.
Marauders. Just about every corner of Halcyon's infested with them.
I got your back, Captain. Ain't a single Mantisaur gonna sneak up on us.
Is this where he is? Is this where Charles of Accounting is? No, doesn't look like it. Okay. Maybe this way? Where are we at? How far east? Found some abandoned mines. Let me at least find another fast travel point. Something I can kick off from. Office of Creative Incubation. Maybe to keep going east. Alright, well I'll just end things here and probably end up back at the Sprat Shack. And we'll solve this mystery.